CS3D Imaging, creating an airway analysis recorded class. This recorded class is designed for ENT, sleep apnea and orthodontic team members. It provides the workflow to create an airway analysis with distance and volumetric measurements. To begin, open the volume and click the MPR tab. Position the green axis to show the middle of the patient airway. Select the Airway tool. Click to place points following the curve of the airway. Double-click the last point to finish. The airway and measurements are displayed. For an optimal view of the airway, decrease the opacity level in the 3D scene. This enables you to better see the circles that indicate minimum measurements and segmented areas. Another way to refine the view of the airway is to use the crop tool to remove bone areas around the airway. Select the crop tool, and in the axial view, remove the bone area. Measurements include the total volume of segmented area, minimum cross-sectional area, minimum anterior to posterior distance, and minimum right to left distance. These are shown as circles in the 3D view and lines on the sagittal view. As you move through the slices in the axial view, the measurements are calculated automatically. When the angle of the slice is changed, the measurements are recalculated. When looking at thicker integrated slices, the measurement is calculated from the median slice. After it is created, an airway object is shown in the Tools panel. In the Tools panel, you can show or hide the airway. Show or hide the object properties. Select the color of the overlay on plane views. Use tooltips to show minimum measurement information. Use the Center tool to go to the minimum calculated areas. And delete the airway. When using the Center tool, you can click more than once to move between the 3 minimum measured slices. When the airway object is selected in the Tools panel, you can edit the airway by moving the points. You can expand or reduce the area with the slider in the Expanded Tool Panel view. To customize colors based on defined surface areas, go to Preferences and click the Airway tab. You can set thresholds and associate colors. To add a threshold, enter a value in the text field and click the plus sign. Then associate a color with the value range. Each volume uses the same threshold set in the airway preferences. This concludes the CS3D Imaging, creating an airway analysis recorded class.